Maghimo ka
na drawing.
What are you most sikreto?
Boy, seryoso ni siya.
Ba yun?
Control sa mo. What?
Share mo dira. Pag-ilan.
It's good to be back to my playground. Maing adlaw, maing buntag, maing hapon, maing gabi, maing kadlawon, everyone and mga katkat. Welcome back to my playground. This one is your cat warrior, your cat enemy number 1. For today's video, this is my birthday episode and this is also the part 2 of KURAW session volume 2. This concept wherein nako'y pangtubagon ng mga questions coming from bunch of people nga akong gipang pili. Ubay-ubay na atong tubagon karon. Klase-klase ng mga pangutana nga atong tubagon for this episode. Mga pangutana nga makagupa ug dungog, makapungkag og reputasyon. This is my birthday episode for Mayo 20, 2025. Especially siya nga episode karon kay birthday ko nako. Ang bana niyang mga questions gikan sa mga tao nga update ni hatag sa ilang mga pangutana na apoy uban nga nagpa-importante. But anyway, sa dili na paglangan-langan, sugdan na nato ang mga kuraw, mga pagtagkulag ng mga pangutana nga atong tubagon nga what dinhi, what dito. Alright, so be ready, be prepared to listen and watch right here, this one. Let's see what happens. Honest talk. Especially kani mga katkat, this one is really a good vibes. Kung ba nga lami, that is totally stupid. You enjoy what you're doing. Dili nga kung iwala ang authenticity. Nabilang init pa. It caught my attention. Katkat, stay put lang. It's not really a joke. I don't have to please everybody. I hope you enjoy watching. To start with, here's the first question.
Question is, give me 3 things why you want to be questioned.
For the first question, this is coming from my eldest sister, Daday. Thank you for that question. 3 things. Do you mean 3 reasons why I want to be questioned? Actually, dili man ko gusto i-question. Kahilas pa sa questionon ko. Sure. What I want is just for some people to send me their questions that they want to ask me. 3 things or 3 reasons why I want to be asked. One is I want to get to know what's on your mind. What's on the mind of the people that on top of my mind, that includes you. Second, I need to know if Lain ba ta? Kay kung dili, di ta magusik-usik si panahon na masigiting istorya. And number 3, I just want to have an impression of people like yourself and for the rest of the people who's part of this episode. That's about it.
What is the best advice you have received throughout the years?
Thanks, Kit. Thank you for that question. The best advice that I've received throughout the years, I believe so, ang pinaka-the best advice that I got over the years came from my father. And of course, from my mother. Advice siya, di siya advice. Kaya di man isa lang. From my father is, always be honest. Don't do something nga kulbaan ka pagkauman. That becomes a problem. And next, from my mama. And that is, do not kill dreams. Deep. Inspiring.
Ako tanong ko sa imo karon is mo birthday, unsay sikreto na display sa tong edad nga taas-taas na batan-on pagyapon mga naong.
Hi JP, thank you for that question. Wow, unsay sekreto? Sekreto is don't be too serious about life. Don't take life too seriously. Life is a game, life is precious, and life is where you want to become the person that you want to be. That's it. And to stay young, well, dapat be flirty. Yeah.
So one question, unsa gi pinaka-best nimo nga na drawing?
Hi Marge, thank you for that question. Unsa gid ang pinaka the best nako na drawing? Oy, kulba. Mura panlaglag man nimo Marge. But anyways, ang pinaka the best so far nako nga na drawing is kanang drawing nga gisapot ko. Gisapot pod ang resulta. Ikaw na yung magsabot.
My question, Sir Jan, is if mahimo kang milyonaryo, unsa imong pinakauna paliton or buhaton?
Sir Migs, thank you for that question. Wow, that's interesting. Kung mahimo kong milyonaryo, unsa nga akong una buhaton o paliton? Akong una buhaton is magpalit kong cellphone nga pareha sa imo kay grabe ka tin-aw resolution, Sir Migs. Unsa man na siya nga brand, Sir Migs? Unsa na nga model? Well, I guess depende ana nga panahon. I want it random, I want it spontaneous, but definitely ako yun lang i-share. Kung mamilyonaryo ko, i-share ang blessing to people, especially katong mga tao nga dagan utang. Akong tabangan na makabayad sila sa ilang mga utang. Kaya I know what it takes ka ng dagan utang. Mamilyonaryo ko, isa gina sa ako mga intention. Tabangan na ako ka ng mga tao nga daghan kay utang. Unyawa na kamaloob sa ako ng pagbayad. Definitely, I will be a blessing sa mga tao, especially sa akong mga friends, family, nga kakabuang na, murag nagkapangliki na mga utok kay dili makabayad sa utang. I hope ipangamoy yun yung mga milyonaryo ko kay tabangan ta mo bayaran inyong mga utang.
Abidjan Salcedo, akong idol, pinaka-idol sa tibuok medrep sa Mindanao. Ako isa ka pangutana ba? Dugay nakaayo na ako ini pangutana unta sa imo. Iyon sa nimo pag-ilad sa imong humba.
Chawex! Yes, thank you for that question. Sekreto. Since sekreto siya, kada isulti man ako sa imo I should kill you if I tell you. Yun na nila lang. Kato di po ka magbahay, kaya nag-effort na makapag-send ng pangutana ni Sako Chawex. Pangutana na lang kung baan ni Shosho. Dito, may bawa ni Mon sa sekreto. Uyub-uyub. Labyog-labyog.
Hi Brad, nako'y pangutana ba? Kasi tinahan mo, kat-kat or marites?
Thanks, Brad. Thank you, Luzelle. Wonderful question. Ooh, marites or kat-kat. Or kat-kat or marites. Pwede both. Mapustan mo ning duha. Kaning kat-kat, kaya kiti-kiti. Kaning marites, murag CCTV. Sila duwa akong pilion aron bibo.
For my question, ang pangutana nimo is manong kakatiguang ka kay kakabata ka? What happened, Vela? Masay sekreto nimo dol? Share mo dira.
Kirby, yes, the best. Thank you for that question. What happened, Vela? Vampire, right? Vampire with me. Yeah. Kasabot na ka. Ano? Waya oy. No stress.
Idol Abs, ang akong question is, okay lang ba na 13 years ko nagtuon og boxing pero pasakitan lang ko niya sa selos?
Alright, that's Adam. Thank you. Thank you, Idol. Kipasakitan lang ka sa selos after 13 years nga nagtuon kag boxing. Uy, kulba ba? Sa iyo na nila lang, kung ipasakitan ka niya, di kimanga po. Aron tabla, it's a tie. Tay papili sa pagtuo. Weak.
Pre, unsa day imong pet peeve?
Bili gratis sa katao, pre.
Limweng ang akong pre nga lamion. Yes. Unsa akong dili ganahan sa usa ka tawo. Kundi siya ganahan sa ako, di po ko ganahan sa iya. Adala ka simple. That simple, that easy. Lisod pod ganahan ko sa imo nya di ka ganahan sa ako kaya ba unsa ka? Manyag, waakat. Ay kaya feel. Kaya kung di ko nimo feel, nabaw ko di ka-feel. Pero kani Slimwell, ganahan ko si pre. Yeah.
My question to you is, if given the opportunity to travel back in time and alter any significant events in your life, what would it be and why?
Thanks, brother Ariel. Thank you for that question. Wow. What a question. Significant event in my life that I want to alter. I don't think I have to alter it, but maybe if I'd go back in time, katong mga bata pa ta, I would love to go back in that moment. Kaya that was one of the phases in my life na stress-free, seem like worry-free lang tang tanan. One of the stages in my life na gusto na ko balikan, elementary days during grade school. Nostalgic. unforgettable, worth reminiscing.
Hello, Ate Jan. My dearest friend. Hindi na ako kayo namdum kaso nag-start itong friendship. Or friend, bagid ka ta? Nagduwasan ko. I'm pretty sure na nagbasol yun ko. Nga friend ka. Well, anyways, my question for you is, have you ever tried or developed a crush on a straight guy?
Thanks, gang. Daan ko palagi. Kung nagbasol ka labaw, kung nagbasol nga, nung gi-appeal ta ka nga episode. Or set. Di ko anang straight. Kaya gusto ko anang maliko. Wala naman po straight ka ron. Roller gani, mabali na, maski straight. Ay napagpangandoy day. Ay napagpangandoy ging. Because that's next to impossible. Basta, di ko ka nag-straight. Gusto ko ka ng liko-liko, curve-curve, para exciting.
Akong pangutana is kinsay giga control sa imo, ikaw or imong brain?
Chucky, what a tricky question. Thank you, Chucky. Unsay ga control sa ako? Ako or akong brain? Of course. Well, I have to say, akong brain. Naman sa taas akong brain. Kung wala pod akong brain, wala pod ko. Brain. Aton dili ka dramatic.
Hi, Aberjan Bayot! Ang Charla. Question? Ano na lang, since naulitawo kayo, unsa inyong nabuhat na maka-imagine ka na ikaw ang pinakagwapo o ang pinakamahiwagang nila lang?
Thanks, Yot. Hayan, thank you for that question. Unsa akong gibuhat? Simple lang. Always mapasalamaton sa privilege yung nihatag sa kuha. Sa nagsabwag o kaanyag, isa ko sa mga napisikan. So, that's it. Privilege, lucky enough.
Nala ko question, Dol. Kada kita around 3-4 p.m. sa hapon bitaw, anong first cam dagway? Oh, sa skincare ni mo, Dol?
Thank you for that question, Idol. Murag isapod ka sa mga naglagay diri, Dol ba? Lain po tirada, Dol ba? Tripping. To stay fresh, ayaw i-pronounce of tarong ang R. Around fresh. Tarong na, Dol. Around 3 p.m. Stay fresh, drink a lot of water, be hydrated, kay init kayong panahon. That's the best skincare. Yeah.
Question: what is the greatest invention that the 21st century people have seen? Okay, here's your $1 million question. If you could speak to a famous dead person, who would that be and why?
Thanks, Chad. That's Chad. The greatest invention of the 21st century that I've ever seen. It's the smartphone. Kani mga smartphones. The world has become really smaller because of the invention of the smartphones. And the communication with people around has become really easier. The downside of it is dili na pud kita gisi istorya kasi gila nagduko-duko sa cellphone. For your second question, if I could talk to a famous dead person, kinsa man di? I would choose Rico Yuan because ako siyang pangutan-on kung muuyon ba siya nga kalukalay king duwa. O hindi baka siya maambak sa tulay kung mahinom ko pa rin yung dagkway.
Hi, Jan. Lagi pong utana. Sa pila nakataging mga pagpanarbaho o pagpuyo dili sa kalibutan, nabay isa ka chismis o mga storya na nakapahumno or nakadasig sa inyo.
You Pops, thank you for that question. That's interesting. Chismis nga nakapahugno? Wala. Not a bit. Walay chismis nga makapahugno sa ako because I don't give a fuck. Goodness sake, chismis. So kung weak, I already have conditioned my mind that I'm always a subject for chismis because my life is more interesting than anybody else. In fact, kung i-chismis ko sa mga tao, that is an advantage to my part. Meaning, relevant ko kay of all people, ako pag yun ilang himuon ng subject sa ng chismis. well and good. Never ko mapahugno sa isa ka chismis. Not in this lifetime, not in my watch. Ako pa noon ang nakapahugno, not because of chismis, but because of facts. Because I go for hard facts. I'm a hardcore factor. I'm a factor. Chismis, you stay where you belong.
Hi Kuya Avi, nalo ko'y ganahan ask, what's the most exciting part during sex?
Diyos mio. Dora. Ella, thank you for your question. The most exciting about sex is kanang sulimbag mong mata. Relatable.
Hello, pre. Na ako'y question. Medyo seryoso ni siya nga question. Ready na ba ka maging boss? Kay murag, bossy na ba kay kagbatasan? And ready na ba ka mo handle og stress sa imong mga employees?
Thank you, Marky, for that question. And to answer that, it's a big no. It never crossed my mind to become a boss. I'm well and good at the moment to where I am, to what I am, and to where I wanna be. If it happens, then it happens. But if not, life gets by. Actually, I'm not bossy. I may appear like bossy to weak people, to people who cannot handle my personality, my attitude, but I'm not bossy. I'm just an alpha personality. Okay. Frey, that's Emil. Thank you, Frey, for your question. Actually, yaka-curious gud ka ba? Yaka-curious gud ka, how old am I now? So, you're asking how old? I'm old, but gold. How old ba ni mong pakutana? O mga nakutana pila ko age. So, that's my answer.
Hi there. So my question is, how do you subsist your quotidian activities considering gender hurdle?
Thanks, Dai. Tagaan ka na maglabad-labad ano yung pangutanan ni mo, Dai ba? Sobrang kakulpa ba kayo ng mga terminologies? Subsist. Paliki min sa ulo yung pangutanan sa ako, Dai. Imnan ka sa ni tubig. Now, to answer your question, I don't give a damn. Okay, L. I do what I want, I do what I feel like doing, and I don't give too much importance about whatever people think about me, whatever they say about me. This is my life. This is my story. Mind your own stories. If it's not interesting, then jump off the bridge. Anak lang, kasimple. Gabs.
The question would be, what are you most proud of accomplishing?
Thanks, Vaughn. Wow. What am I most proud of accomplishing? That would be, I have raised good human beings in my children. That's it. It's not about anything material, anything that is earthly. Just as long as I can see my children growing up to be good people, that's the best accomplishment I could ever have in this lifetime. Nothing else matters.
Hello, Uncle Abby. So my question for you is, what is one thing that you are most proud of so far in your life?
That's my niece, Kay Lorraine. Hi, Kai. Thank you for sending in your question. And to answer that, what am I most proud of in my life? That's the question, right? I am most proud of being my authentic self. And I don't have to be so trying hard to prove anything about myself to people around me, especially the people who matters the most. people who are most important in my life, dili ko hago kayo magsiyig prove, and that's something I am most proud of. I live my best life. It's not perfect, but it's authentic. Nothing is perfect, but you can always choose to be authentic, and that's what matters to me the most. Pag authentic magud ka, di ka hago, dili haoy imong kinabuhi. You don't have to please a lot of people around you. Just as long as you're pleased with your life, you're happy within, genuinely, that is authentic way of living, and that's what I am most proud of. And I hope you do that as well, right? Always choose to be authentic. Never ever try to be perfect. No one is. Kung mag-trying hard ka to become perfect, you are doomed to live a very unhappy life.
Jan, Jalani. Jan, nalang day ko yung one question. Kung hatagang kag chance nga may mong politiko, kung sa may number 1 ni mong plataforma.
Thank you, Christian Alarcon, anak ni Gistoni Alarcon, for your question, Chan. Ingunani, if and when pananglitan mahimo ko politiko, and what would be my platform? Ingunani, I would have this platform nga matagaan og importansya, matagaan og value ang life sa mga special children. Okay, so far I have never heard, I have never seen any politicians, senators, congressman, or whoever nga na ay mga access to create or to pass a bill nga gatagaan o importansya ang mga special children. None so far. If ever nga matagaan kong chance to become a politician, kana ang pinakauna nako nga platform, advocacy for children with special needs. Dili kay unahon ni mga LGBTQ+++++. Hantod gihurot na lang ang mga letters sa alphabet. It's not that I am undermining that community, but I hope equally matagaan po ng importansya kani mga for children with special needs. And I believe so, Jan, makarelate ka ni.
BFF, na ako'y pamutanan nimo kung tagaan kag chance na mabalik to sa una sa bata pa ka, unsay pinaka the best na advice imong mahatag sa imong self?
My BFF, hi I. Thank you for that question. I'm moved sa imong question. What would be the best advice that I could give myself, my younger self? Dili magpalabi sa kabadlungon, labi na gid sa akong mama, kay siguro if and when I was more obedient nga son to my mama, siguro lesser in stress nga yung undergo, buhi pa siguro siya karon, and nakita pa niya yung mga apo sa ako, si Chabs ug si Atoy. Dili magpalabi kapadlon. Always listen to your parents, especially to your mother. Once they are gone, there is no rewind in life. That's a sad reality. I go through it.
Jan, simple lang akong pangutana. Magbase ni siya sa tubag nimo. Pangutana na ako kay unsa ang imong ginatanaw sa isa ka tao. Think first, and then it's up to you kung saan mo magtuman.
Hello, Jody. Thank you for your question. Tapos dito ko sa masos, Jody B. That's very interesting question. It's kinda tricky, mind-boggling. To answer that, unsa akong katanawon sa isa ka tao, I am very particular about the smile that a person gives to me. I'm very intuitive about smiles of people. I know what are fake smiles. I know the genuine smiles as well. Fake smiles are everywhere. You can never fool me around with fake smiles. And also, I hate people who forced their laughters. Mahalata na ba yun? Kada mga tao bitang mukatawa nga bisa, dili pa kay mukatawa o wala hinungdan para mukatawa. That's a red flag for me. So bigay paglaban nila nga tawa nga, as wala katawa nga. Are you sad, baby? O pata sa exciting part, katawa na ka? I mean, that's an X for me. I hate fake smiles. I really hate whenever I see people forcing their laughters just to please the people around them. Mailhan kayo ang fake smiles, halata kayo ang forced laughters. Be organic. Don't panic. Munang ganahan ko si Mojadi. And we are down to our last but not the least of all questions. Alright, so let's hear the question coming from the most amazing, the most special person I ever get to be blessed in this lifetime. Let's watch and listen to his question.
Hello, Dada. What is your biggest hope and wish for me?
Hello, my baby baba, Atoy. Yes, thank you for that wonderful question. Cute question. Ako mang birthday to. Ano ikaw mang magpa-wish? My biggest hope and wish for Atoy is to continue growing up to become a good human being. That's it. The most important hope and wish I could ever have for you. Because with that, Atoy, I am the most happy, I'm the most blessed, the most gifted human being, the most gifted father on earth. Kamuduwa ni Chabs, you are the most precious gift that I'm ever blessed with. Continue to become good people. If you can't be too good enough, just be kind. That is very, very important. Both you and Chavs are the most rare gems I could ever get in this life, as well as your mama. I could never ask for anything more in this life, materially or anything earthly things could offer me. That's nothing for me. Basta ka mo lang yun. That's it. Be honest, be genuine people, always be authentic. That is always my reminder to both of you, and you will never go wrong. You will always find the right direction if you are authentic people. Do not try too hard to be somebody else that you are not, and you will never be. That when the problem sets in, that is when the problem starts. Better avoid, better get away with it, step back and follow your dreams. What your heart tells you to achieve, reach greatest heights as much as you can, the best way that you can. Be always a blessing to other people. Whatever blessings that you have, share it. That is the most admirable, purpose-driven life that you will ever live.
Hi there, Dada. I have another question. If you have an extra 30 minutes in the day, what will I do?
For your next question, if I'm given another 30 minutes of my life in a day, I would never have second thoughts of spending that extra 30 minutes with you, and of course together with Chabs and Mama. Solid 30 minutes with the three of you. No interruptions, no distractions, and nobody can get in the way with us, because you are my treasure, you are my life. My world revolves around the three of you. There you go. That's about it, everyone. And mga katkats, that is the episode KURAW Session Volume 2 1 Birthday Special Edition. Mga to mga pangutanang o mga tubag, thank you for joining me in this episode. I'd also like to thank all the people who have participated, who have sent their questions to me for this video. I could not thank you enough. And since this episode comes out sa akong birthday for Mayo 20, 2025, I am very thankful for taking time out to send in your questions. I do appreciate that. I will never forget this. And by taking part of this episode, you have made my birthday extra special, delicious, and flavorful, and spicy. The best. I really had a good time. Thank you for joining me in my birthday episode, Mayo 20, 2025 1 Birthday Special Edition. Join me again next time for more surprising and more exciting episode here on my YouTube channel. This one is your cat warrior, your cat enemy number 1. Enjoy your time. We're all good. We're all safe. Humping.
Oh, my life is changing every day, and every possible falling, here is me, a different way to be. I want more, impossible to ignore, impossible to ignore. True, impossible not to do, impossible not to do. And now I tell you openly, you have my heart, so don't hurt me. You're what I couldn't find. Totally amazing mind, so understanding and so kind. You're everything to me.
Happy birthday, Dada! Say happy birthday, Dada! Happy birthday, Dada!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Abs, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Jan, Jalani. Happy birthday to you.
Goal advance happy birthday.
Happy birthday, pre!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Sir Jan, happy birthday, Sir Jan.
Happy birthday, Jan!
Mga sa Ginoo.
Happy birthday to the
Believe it or not, it's just me falling for you.
This one. That's about it, everyone. So, alright.
Suddenly I'm up on top of the world.
Test. Mic test. 1, 2, mic test.
Believe it or not,
And
on air, I never thought I could feel so free.
number 1. Welcome back to my playground.
Believe it or not, it's just me.
Just
like a light of a new day, it hit me from out of the blue, breaking me out of the spell.
So, nalibog na ko kung sa akong sunod istorya.
Okay na siya. Okay lang, bro. Okay lang, lights.
Kanta na po, Dani!
Uy, ano yun? Yun sa kunin mo. Yun sa man siya. Mic 2. That's it. Mic test. Mic off.
Look at me.